Hello, I'm Mahin and I love to cook. So this is part 1 of my mother and I hosting our Eid Dawat with over 15 dishes. I prepped my chicken dumplings first because these take the longest to make and I needed to freeze them. The filling's pretty simple, the hard part's the dough. Sticky but doesn't stick. You let the dough sit for at least an hour and then roll it out really thin to cut out circles, which will never be the size you want. And after looking at this shot, I think you will understand what I'm trying to make next. I prepped the base for my kunafa chocolate pistachio cheesecake and then got to working on my dumplings. It took me about 2 hours to make like 60 dumplings. I then melted some chocolate to layer on top of the kunafa. And here's a shot of me watching Craven, and that's how long it took me to make dumplings. After a really bad sleep, I woke up to prep the cheesecake filling. My secret ingredient. The tanginess of a lemon with the sweetness of a cheesecake elevates it more than you can imagine. On the other hand, my mom was making kachnar keema with homegrown kachnars and dahi bhale and had already prepped the kulfa before I had woken up. I saw these vanilla biscuits at Tehzeeb and just knew I had to make a magnolia style pudding. I mixed vanilla pudding, cream cheese, and whipping cream to make the base of this dessert, and then I chopped some strawberries because I wanted to make a strawberry pudding. And at this point, my mother was already making her egg fried rice and her famous almond chicken. I thought I was behind and I started working on my chicken pot pie. It's honestly so hot in Lahore. I don't know why we decided to have Eid Dawat like a week after Eid, but the filling for my chicken pot pie turned out pretty nice. I then started layering my magnolia style pudding in this slanted bowl that I have. The red looked so pretty, but I ended up adding some bananas, and I know that the pudding looks thin right now, but it actually set really well. The night before the Dawat, we're setting the table. And here's a shot of my mother making tomato gosht at 1 a.m. I also decided it was time to decorate my cheesecake at 2 a.m. So I added a layer of chocolate ganache, piped on some pistachio cream. Made this pretty design, but I felt like something was missing, so I crushed some pistachios and added them to the corners. Now the remaining food is prepped on the day of the Dawat, so watch out for part 2.